is the second video about the assignment that I gave you. So if you haven't seen the first video, see that one first, because then it'll make so much more sense. So far I've explained the assignment, and I've also explained the first question and how to do a model write-up. Okay, now I'm going on to the next question, which is about abortion. And the question is, should abortion be legal? And it's worth 8 marks. And just to clarify that we all know what abortion is when a lady finds out that she is pregnant and she does not want to keep the baby. She wants to abort the pregnancy. She wants to stop the pregnancy. So she might take a pill, or if it's further on in the pregnancy, she has an operation, and it means that the pregnancy stops and she does not have that child. So to answer this question, we do the same reasons to agree and disagree as we did before. We make our table, all the reasons to agree and all the reasons to disagree, just like we did. And I'm going to go through the reasons to say, yes, abortion should be legal. The people who believe that abortion is correct and should be legal, they're called pro-choice people, because they believe that the mother should have the freedom to choose what she wants to do with her own body. The people who think that abortion is wrong and should be illegal, they are pro-life, because they're in favour of the life of the unborn child. So reasons, first of all, to say that abortion should be legal. So it should be allowed and it is moral. Number 1, the mother may not be in a financial position to bring up a child. That's a mark. Number 2, the mother could be a victim of rape, and the child is therefore potentially a reminder of this horrific trauma that she would have gone through. Number 3, if the mum is a teenager, a baby could limit their opportunities in life. It's an argument, and you would get a mark if you wrote that down. Number 4, it is the mother's body, and it's her choice to do what she wants to do with her own body. Number 5, if killing all life is wrong, even before birth, then so is antibiotics that kill bacteria, as bacteria is also life. This point here, number 5, is a really, really interesting one. And it's a really good point, because if we're saying that all life should be saved, then arguably all bacteria should be saved. And we take antibiotics to kill bacteria from getting sick. So it's a really interesting one there. I like that one. I also like point number 6. If abortion is illegal, people would still do backstreet abortions, and this would be unsafe for the mother. This is a really good point, because whether abortion is illegal or not legal, people are still going to do it. And if they do it illegally, the argument is that then they're in a situation where they could be doing the operation in an unsafe way. So for example, maybe they wouldn't be a doctor. Maybe some of the utensils or procedures that are used could be a lot more unsafe and unhygienic in comparison to it being in a hospital. So it's a really, really good point, that one. And number 7, the cells before birth arguably don't have thought. Therefore, they don't know pain or the concept of death. That's a really good point, number 7. That's a very philosophical point, because it comes the whole issue of how do we know when we're thinking? And then how do we know when we know the concept of pain, of life or death? So you could argue that the baby who is not born yet, they're not even aware that they're alive. So how can they know that they're going to die? Or how do they know they're in pain? If you don't know when you're in pain, how do you know that you're in? How can you say that you are in pain? It's a very good philosophical one. So already